Hello everyone and welcome back to Lesson 1, Intro to AI. Today we're going to be discussing the different types of AI. So let's get right into it. Now in the last video we discussed many forms of AI, developed over decades of research and experiments. We have chatbots, game bots, driverless cars, robots, virtual assistants, image detection, machine learning, neural networks, and more. But they're pretty different in how complicated they are, their structure, their function, and the task that they are designed to perform. So how can they all be categorized? Well, there are 4 tiers of AI. First, we have reactive AI. This type of AI only reacts to the current input at hand. It doesn't have memories, and it can't use past experiences to make choices. So for example, we have the chess computer Deep Blue, which we talked about last time as beating the reigning world champion. It was a pretty significant discovery, but it was only at the lowest tier of AI. So of course, it had the basic rules of chess in its mind, like how the pieces move, but it was not able to look at previous games that it may have played with players. And instead, it developed based on the moves it made itself with the person they were playing at hand. Next up, we have limited memory AI. So it uses past data and some pre-programmed information to make choices and predictions. Most AI used today is this kind of AI. And an example of this is autonomous vehicles, or otherwise known as self-driving cars. So of course, they have their rules encoded in them to observe the traffic laws and recognize different obstacles on the road. But they can also observe other cars' speed and direction, which helps them to read the road and adjust as needed. And so understanding and interpreting this incoming data makes them safer on the roads, similar to how a driver who is new at driving a car gets better and better as they practice and get a feel for driving. After that, we have theory of mind AI, which is where the AI is emotionally intelligent, like a real human, and it is capable of true decision-making, not just mathematically weighing its own pre-existing rules and the incoming data. And an example of this is emotionally intelligent robots like the Kismet robot head. So this is a robot, it's just a head, but it is able to read other people's faces and recognize emotional signals. And then it can also replicate those emotions on its own face. And finally, we have self-aware AI, where the AI is aware of its own emotions. It has consciousness and intelligence like human beings, and it has desires, needs, and emotions. And machines with this type of AI will be self-aware of internal emotions and mental states. So they'll feel emotions themselves and also be able to explain why they have these emotions, again, like humans. Now, I know this sounds really futuristic and maybe even a bit scary, but we haven't developed this type of AI yet, and we don't have the algorithms to support it. But the question is if we'll ever be able to get there, and how much progress we can make towards self-aware AI. Only time will tell. So that's a way to organize AI based on how it has emotions and makes decisions. But there's another way to categorize AI. There's some different subtypes, and this relies on the terms AI, machine learning, and deep learning, which you've probably heard before, and I've also mentioned them a couple of times in the video so far. So let's take a look at what they really mean. Now, you'll see on this diagram, AI is sort of the overbearing term. Then inside that we have machine learning, and deeper inside that we have deep learning. So first, artificial intelligence is the AI we first aspired to construct at the 1956 Dartmouth workshop. Again, if you remember from last video, that's where AI was born. And these are technologies that can do specific things better than humans can, and they're considered narrow AI. Now, AI can be an umbrella term for any technology that learns and improves on its own once developed. Now, a type of AI is considered machine learning, which is the practice of using algorithms to parse data, learn from it, and make a prediction about it. And machine learning models are trained with large data sets to learn how to perform a task. And we also have two subcategories of machine learning, supervised and unsupervised, which we'll learn more about in Lesson 2. And finally, inside of machine learning, we have deep learning. Deep learning mimics the brain structure with neural networks, like we talked about, and it has more rapid and advanced learning. A lot of it is not yet understood, and deep learning is usually the subject of most advanced AI research we conduct today. And we're going to be examining it further in Lessons 3 and 4. So, as a summary of this lesson, AI is a broad technology, and it can be grouped in some certain ways. If we group it by awareness, we have first reactive, then limited memory, then theory of mind, and self-aware. And we haven't gotten around to making self-aware AI yet, but our first AI forms were reactive. Most of them right now are limited memory, and we've even been able to adventure towards the theory of mind category. And then the categories by function are AI, machine learning, and deep learning. So remember, machine learning is considered a type of AI, and deep learning is considered a type of machine learning. And we'll be examining them much more in the next videos to understand how they really work. So, thank you so much for watching. It has been great, and we're done right now with Lesson 1. So next up, we can go to Lesson 2, Video 1 on natural language processing. I hope to see you all there. Bye!